respectability. The milkman, the paperboy, the evening TV. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, a light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look.
And welcome back to Zoomin' into Girls State. Tonight we will cover the growing rivalry between the Federalist and Nationalist parties. Reporter Paisley Pendlebury will cover bug photography, and reporter Sage Dodd will give us the weather. Did you know that there is a mortician amongst us? Reporter Lexi Van Sickle will interview Miss Mortician and ask her about her experience seeing dead people. Last night, we asked you a few questions. Tonight, we will review your answers and learn how many Girls State delegates are blonde, how many delegates can roll their tongues, and the Girls State general consensus on milk. The microwave will introduce you to Wasabi, the winner of the June 14th dog show, and reporter Beth Davidson will cover the memes of the day. And now into the news. Yesterday, the Federalist Party built their platform on the following planks: environment and natural resources, human health and mental wellness, citizen and animal rights, education, diversity and equality, security and peace, and drug and alcohol abuse. The Federalist Party elected Party Secretary Emma Solomon, Party Campaign Manager Sage Dodd, Party Vice Chair Joan Waters, and Party Chair Brecken Bennett. During the Federalist Party convention, there were many controversial comments made against the Nationalist Party. Tension between the two most influential parties in Syringa Girls State is rising, and Federalists can feel the heat. We asked a Federalist for her thoughts about the Nationalists.
In the words of our lovely director Crunch Nasty, the only good gnat is a squashed gnat. Also, you guys, Alexander Hamilton was a Federalist. I don't really think I have to say anything else. You cannot top that.
Thank you for your insight, Amelia Black. And now on to you, Hannah.
Thanks, Lily, for covering the Federalist elections. So let's just dive into the Nationalist. So starting off with the state elections, the Superintendent of Public Instruction will either be Alexa Christensen or Madeline Shee. Mackenzie Pedersen Campbell will be the Attorney General, with Cassidy Chamberlain as the State Treasurer. Samantha Wilcox is the State Controller, with Kinsey Cooney and Ellie Tarkalson as the representatives. Jaden Rewalt and Alicia Villelli will be the Senators, with Maddie Orchard as Lieutenant Governor, and either Tessa Dalton or Whitney Foster as the Governor, competing with the Feds. Now into Justice County elections. So Grace Gardner will be the county coroner, with Lexi Van Sickle as county sheriff. For Freedom County, it'll be between Keely Reagan and Maureen Needham for county sheriff. And lastly, for Democracy County, I will be your county treasurer, with Janessa Black as county sheriff, and Laura McPhee will be the county clerk. Now for the planks decided by the Nats. Number 1, free education. Number 2, free health and wellness. Number 3, environmental protections. 4, free toiletries in public women's restrooms. 5, equal rights. 6, criminal justice. And 7, animal welfare. Moving on, I interviewed Delegate Maddie Orchard from City 2 about the obvious rivalry between Nats and Feds. Here's what she said.
Do I think the Nats are the best party? No, I don't. I think it's our collaboration that makes us great.
Thank you so much, Maddie, for that amazing interview. That's all we have for this segment, so on to you, Paisley.
Thank you guys for those updates. Now on to National Photography Day and National Bug Busting Day. Now I'm not really into bugs and I'm not really into photography either, but I did find some pictures of bugs on the internet and I'm going to show you what kind of person they would be if they were a human. Now I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but you'll see in a second what I'm talking about. Okay, first up we have the bee. I feel like the bee is really scary, like the big bad athlete that no one wants to mess with. Okay, so the lightning bug is super cool and super rich. That's all I can think of that they would be. The roly-poly is super shy and spends a lot of time by itself and is more of like a loner. I have no idea what kind of bug this is, but the vibe I'm getting is that they have a new boyfriend or girlfriend every single week. This spider is like super smart and mostly hangs out in the library a lot and is probably valedictorian of their class. Okay, this bug, I don't even know what this is or if it's real, but it is so cute and I feel like it'd be a total airhead and like never know what's going on, but everyone loves them anyway. Okay, the ant is definitely the underclassman that like talks to all the upperclassmen and like they don't really like him, but he still has a lot of friends in his own grade. Alright, lastly we have the ladybug, and I feel like the ladybug is really nice to your face but talks so bad about you behind your back. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed me stereotyping bugs. Now on to Sage with the weather.
Hi guys, welcome back to day 3 of Girls State. We're almost halfway there. It's pretty sunny outside today. Unfortunately we can't all be outside to enjoy it because, we're all stuck inside on our Zoom meetings. But come with me real fast, let's go. Hi guys, how do you feel about the weather today?
I like when it's cold.
It's
colder.
It's really nice. I really like the air conditioning because the elections are sure heating things up over the next few days.
hot.
So
Yeah.
we'll heat it up in here.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, thanks for tuning in today guys. See you tomorrow.
I tried Le Jour and now all the boys love me.
Okay. I tried Le Jour and now I'm irresistible.
I tried Le Jour and I passed out for 3 days because I'm so hot.
Day 3, everybody. Our questions today, as the slide before just mentioned, are: do you like milk? Is your hair blonde? And can you roll your tongue? Because as I mentioned yesterday, I sadly cannot at all. Not even close. Let's see how our different cities responded. And there we go, girls. That's the end of the daily questions for day 3. I'm gonna go ahead and answer them myself real quick. So just snacking on a bowl of cereal. Got my special cereal spoon. It has holes in it because I despise milk and it drains the milk for me. Second of all, obviously my hair's not blonde. And third of all, you already know I can't roll my tongue. But fun fact, my Spanish teacher used to make me say all of the words with R's because I am actually so terrible at doing the R's. She just liked to make fun of me. So, hope you guys have a good day and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, Haley, for those questions.
So today we will be interviewing Taylor Ivy from City 8. She's one of the counselors, and we have nicknamed her actually Miss Mortician. As it indicates, that is her job, so we decided to ask her a few questions about her work. And the first one is, why and when did you decide to become a mortician?
Okay, so I decided to become a mortician kind of back in high school is when it starts. I did my senior project with a funeral home and kind of just got a taste for the business and what it had to offer, and I enjoyed it. But then I went to college for something different, and while I was in college, my grandma died. And at her funeral, I really saw the role the funeral director played in helping us create, a service to honor her and to celebrate her life and to help us through that grief process. And I decided that is what I wanted to do with my life. And now that I've been in this career for a little over 5 years now, it is just the most rewarding, fulfilling thing to be able to give the deceased one last service and help create a place where people, loved ones, can come and celebrate their life and honor them one last time.
That's crazy how you went to college for something else and then decided to go back to what you wanted to be. That is so cool to me. Our next question is, what grosses you out about your job?
I think grossed out is kind of the wrong word, just because, death is a normal, natural process. It's not, super glamorous like, the movies will lead you to believe. It comes with its own set of circumstances. So I have seen many things. There have been some things and smells that aren't, great. But for the most part, just realizing that this is a natural, normal process, it isn't, it's gross, but it's also not. So.
Well, you definitely would be a better mortician and are a better mortician than I could ever be, because I don't think I could handle that. So our final and last question is, what are the misconceptions about your job?
I think one of the biggest misconceptions about my job is that it's super easy and funeral directors just stand around and direct people where to go. And where that is one part of our job, it's a lot of behind the scenes work that people don't see what it takes to really do a funeral. It's why, we go to school for this. We have a degree in this. We're licensed. We are meticulously under the eye of the state. So I think that's one that people don't really understand all the work that goes into. I think another really big one is people think funeral directors are no fun. It's that, stereotypical movie guy in a black suit who stands there all serious like this. We're not like that. We're actually, normal people just like everybody else. We laugh, we have fun, we joke when appropriate. It's the people I work with and, myself, we don't take ourselves too seriously. It's, we're a fun bunch. Rowdy and death care is what they call us. So we know how to have a good time too.
Well, thank you. I have actually learned a lot today about morticians, and I'm sure others have as well. Thank you for doing this interview. It really is appreciated, and I will now hand it off to
back to the microwave, where we've been cooking up the hottest news all day. Today on the show, we have information on the newest trends in the Westminster Dog Show, an athlete who claims that a burrito has ruined her career, and more. Welcome to the weirdest stories in the news this week. My name is Grace Gardner, and I'll be your host. Let's dig right in and spill the gravy.
So put that something extra on the line.
For our first story, the AKC has recently recognized 4 new breeds. They are the Barbet, shown here in all its glory, the Belgian Lacanois, shown here, the Brewer Terrier, very photogenic, and the Doggo Argentino, who is extremely large. But the most recent winner of the Westminster Dog Show was actually none of these 4 new breeds. In fact, it was a Pekingese named Wasabi. And all I can say is just wow. I don't know what else to say. I've put together a little montage in honor of Wasabi's efforts. Take a look.
piece of news, an athlete set to compete in the upcoming Summer Olympics has been banned from competition for 4 years after testing positive for drugs. However, she claims that she has never used any kind of performance-enhancing drug and instead blames a pork burrito which she ate approximately 10 hours before the test. Apparently, pork can have high levels of the hormone or drug which she tested positive for. However, administration has decided not to release her ban, and she is still not allowed to compete. For our last piece of news today on the microwave, Kurt Cobain apparently drew a self-portrait in 1992, which has recently been put out on auction, and it was just sold a few days ago. And here is the portrait, which just sold at auction for a little over $281,000. It reads, Kurt Cobain, rock star. I don't know how to play, and I don't give a hoot.
Thank you, Grace. So for today's memes, these are a couple that I came up with that are a little bit more personal to us here at Girls State. You like them, and remember that you can enter any meme that you come up with or that you like, and that can be featured in tomorrow's daily news.